This guy is a millionaire, the guy you're seeing on screen right now. He became a millionaire, and people who were financially smarter than him were telling him to take out your millions and put it somewhere safe. What did Glober decide to do? Not listen. I'm going to be describing and showing you guys in this video the strategy, not just this video that we're watching, but the strategy that you need to deploy to make sure that you don't lose your money when it comes to investing. When it comes to crypto, you almost need to be stingy. Yes. Did he just tell me to be stingy? Yes. To be very prudent, because if you make a ton, you can quickly lose a ton as well. With him, he made so much. At one point, his portfolio was worth millions, essentially. But he didn't keep it. Why? He was hodling. He was holding on to it. So I'm going to show you certain parts of this video. It's not like we're going to be reacting to the entire thing, but this is more so from experience, because I've done this. I've lost a ton in crypto. I've made a ton in crypto, and I'm here to tell you what you can do and a plan so you don't lose your money. Okay, so at one point, there we go.
This is Glauber Contesoto, a.k.a.
the Doge Father, Slum Doge Millionaire, Reservoir Doge.
No matter what you call him, his claim to fame is that he went all in on a meme.
There we go. All in, you can see 256K, average cost 0.04. Okay, and portfolio diversity 100%. So meaning he was all in.
Based cryptocurrency called Dogecoin. And in 69 days, he went from 1. a struggling music producer to a millionaire. On paper, at least. But before we get started, we want to make clear that Glauber is not a financial expert, and cryptocurrency is extremely volatile.
So pause right there. You can see this video was 3 years ago. Can you see right there? 3 years ago. So I don't want you to just watch this and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, but I'm going to clarify where he went wrong, what he should have done, and what you should do when you strike it lucky almost, okay? When a meme goes berserker.
Experts advise only investing an amount you can afford to lose. Glauber was born in Brazil and moved with his family to the US when he was 6 years old. His mother cleaned houses while his father...
So we don't care about him. Not that we don't care about him, but this is just the background stories, okay? So then he looks so different, right? Then he went on Graham Stephan's show, whatever it is. Graham was telling him, Glauber, just pull out your money. Just do all of this stuff. He didn't listen. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to hold the bag. Blah, 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 blah. He ended up losing it. But this is just some of the rundown as to how he got there.
Never subscribe to that.
In 2019, his salary had climbed to $60,000, and he started using all of his extra money to invest in companies like Tesla. He lived under a simple mantra.
Pay your bills, buy food, invest.
Invest. I hear it.
He found the limits of the stock market after purchasing about $20,000 worth of GameStop shares.
I was like, this is amazing. It's the little guy versus the big guy. It's all these guys getting together to go against the big hedge funds. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to stick it to the man. We're all these billionaires. Like, and so I joined in.
He felt the entire system was rigged against retail investors like him.
And so as soon as that happened, I was like, all right, there's got to be another way to invest my money. I'm not going to stick around, because if they could do this to GameStop, they could do this to another stock.
Yep. Dogecoin. So he eventually went through a bunch of, different investments, GameStop, blah, blah, blah. He ended up landing on Dogecoin, okay? I'm explaining a lot of the backstories because this was 3 years ago. I watched this unfold in real life and up until where he is right now and what's happening with him, okay?
Glauber first heard about Dogecoin from the subreddit called Wall Street Bets and Elon Musk.
So I started doing my research, and that's when I really dig deep, and I'm like, all right, what's Dogecoin? When did it start? How new of a coin is it? Is it going up? Is it dipping? Like, did it ever go back to what it was back then?
Dogecoin is riskier than other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum because there's no supply cap. Experts even call it a meme trade based on social media buzz.
The cryptocurrency is now one of the biggest in the world. It did start originally as a joke back in 2013, but it is the big winner in crypto this week.
On January 27th, Glauber spent $40 on Dogecoin, which was priced at 1 cent at the time. Over the coming days, his investment grew to over $300.
I'm like, I don't know what the hell this is, but the next time this jump happens, I'm gonna be all the way in. I'm not missing out the second time this happens, because it's gonna happen again. And so that was kind of what sparked my whole 24/7 research on Dogecoin.
Glauber studied Dogecoin's movement and believed it wouldn't dip below a certain point. Now, to be clear, he's no financial expert, but he made a point to tell anyone who would listen about what he was seeing in Dogecoin.
I made a post when it hit 2 cents. Then when it hit 3 cents and it stayed at 3, I made another post. Guys, it's at 3 cents. Guys, you should really get in. The very last post I make was when I went all in, 4 cents. I was like, hello, friends. This is probably the most incredible investment opportunity that I've ever seen in my life. And if you grew up poor, if you ever grew up struggling, if you ever needed money for anything, this is probably your way out.
However, experts disagree. Cryptocurrency is an extremely risky investment. Experts warn to only invest what you can afford to lose.
If you can suppose this, okay, a lot of this experts, you know, they're experts, but just use that term lightly, okay? But what stands truth is only be willing to put in or invest what you're comfortable losing. Because if not, I promise you right now, it can make you end up jumping off somewhere really high and then whew, you get the gist, right? Because it's happened to a ton of people, especially no less than 2 years ago. This took place. A bunch of people lost money, including myself. That's why I've got the experience to be able to tell you guys, hey, you might just want to chill for a second, okay? Don't be too quick to jump in and then you end up absolutely shattering everything you've ever worked for your entire life. We already know no one's coming to save you, right? So you need to create and do something for yourself. Now, what is the point of losing everything you've ever worked hard for? To start again in your boring 9 to 5 that you love so much? Wink, wink. No. So we're going to do this the most efficient and cost-effective and smart way, so we don't keep going back and starting back from zero. So he went into Doge. I'm going to fast forward a bit because so we can see the portfolio. Okay.
Dogecoin dipped back down to 4.5 cents, and Glauber went all in and invested $250,000.
Yep.
And that's when I sell all my stocks, max out my credit cards, call my mom, my aunt, my uncle to let me borrow some money, and I go all in on Dogecoin at 4.5 cents.
On April 15th at 6 p.m., Glauber Contasoto became a crypto millionaire.
I just became a millionaire by spending all my money on Dogecoin. I'm expecting it to dip down to 300,000 at any moment. It's at 700, it's at 800, but it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. So it hits 1 million, and as soon as I cross over 1 million, I'm looking on my phone and I'm like, oh my
Crazy.
God, like today is the day that I become a millionaire. Like it's today, it's today.
Glauber's first move, he called his mom.
I was like, hey mom,
I've got great teeth.
Are you up? She was like, what's up? And I was like, I'm a millionaire. I was like, your son just became a millionaire. And I'm like, mom, everything's gonna be okay now. Like everything is gonna be all right.
So this video, they don't really go into it, okay? So he ended up losing everything, pretty much. All right, can you imagine? He ended up losing it all. This is despite Graham Stephan mentioning to him, sell out and just confirm and lock in a tiny bit you can put in the S&P 500 and just live off of the dividends alone. You're going to be set for your entire life. You never have to work a day in your life. But he decided, no, I'm going to hold the bag. I'm going to diamond hand it. I'm a diamond hander. I'm going to diamond hand it, blah, 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 blah. Ended up losing it. Luckily for him, and I believe we've got an updated, semi-updated video where he made it back. Okay, so we're going to check it out. You're going to see this video. Let me mute this for these ads. Boom, skip. We're back.
I never thought it'd get to this. I never thought it would like kind of flip on me like that. You know what I mean? Like,
he lost
it's
everything.
so funny because I never thought the comments would get to what they're at now. Let's just go through my comment section. You know, everybody's just making fun of me. I'm an idiot.
So pause right there so I can explain some of this for you as well. The very same people that were cheering him on, egging him on, go on Glauber, Glauber, Glauber. We're here for you, diamond hand, hold it. This is what you need to understand about crypto. It's all community based, meaning for somebody to win big, somebody has to lose big. It's not we're in it all together and all of this. There are snakes and sharks out there who are ready to destroy you, to rug pull, to steal your money. So if you're not smart in crypto, you're going to lose it. Listen to someone that's happened to. I've lost an unfathomable amount of money in crypto. Okay? I'm talking from experience. Whether you want to believe it or not, I couldn't care less. But I didn't press record on this damn long video that it takes to make with all of these equipments and lighting and blah, 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 to warn you for nothing. So be extremely vigilant, have a strategy and a plan. Go in, go out, or if you're going to go long term, make sure it's a blue chip crypto. Blue chip stock, safer. Do you understand? Blue chip crypto-ish, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum. We can even swing trade that if you really wanted to, because you know, even if you're locked in, it's not going anywhere. You know? But with these meme coins, you need to be hella careful. Very careful. So he's explaining how everybody went and they started laughing at him. This is the most stupid millionaire that's ever existed. Why wouldn't you sell? Your net worth is 1 point something million. After going in with 250 something thousand, you become a millionaire. You're so greedy. Why didn't you sell? So selfish. The very same people that supported him. Yay, Glauber. And now they're laughing at him. So the conversation is saying
stupid, that I should have sold. You know, just mean comments, just
too greedy,
jerk comments, just a lot of hate that I'm getting right now. YouTube's all I got left.
So lucky for him, he's so lucky he doesn't even see it. Lucky for him, he managed to build a connection with Graham Stephan, Andre Jig, which is on his channel, and it not skyrocketed, but it took his YouTube from just normal to, you know, some motion, some movement. So he was still able to make some money from YouTube. You know, piece things together, maybe some promotions here and there, and he was able to be okay, should we just say. Dogecoin dipped, and now the rise, and now Andre Jake is gonna do his intro, explain pretty much what I told you guys, and then now, lucky, it doesn't turn out like this for most people. I'm telling you right now, please listen to me from experience. It doesn't turn out like this for most people. So it kind of went back up, and his portfolio is kind of doing okay, right? Well, this was as of 10 months ago. He's touring, he's showing the tour of his new house. So we're just going to be skipping it through. So you can see tour of his new ish house. You know, he's giving you like, this is that. This is when I was on the news. And yeah.
Really quickly, I guess I go through all my wallets and we could do some quick maths. On my main wallet. So I'm not even calculating NFT prices here, by the way.
Which would be like an extra $5.
Who knows?
No, I was just kidding. I don't know, man.
Oh, okay. It's just refreshed. $1,645,000.
That's life-changing money.
Yeah, but I'm not done.
Okay.
That's just my main wallet.
What would be your rough estimate of like all the wallets that you hold?
I would say roughly an additional 300 grand.
Wow. So almost 2 million.
Almost 2 million. Yeah. And that's not counting the NFTs, because that's extra $5-10.
Yeah.
So things have gone up-ish, and yeah, back from, as you can see on this title, back from broke to pretty much 1.6 million. Dogecoin comeback. I am telling you, this is so rare. This doesn't happen. He's one of the most luckiest human beings on earth. I'm sure Andre Jake would even agree with me. Graham, all of these people, they would agree. He's so rare. The fact that he didn't sell out, he didn't FOMO sell out or panic, you know. He was riding it all the way to the bottom, and then it's so rare that it's most likely not going to happen to you. So if you're the stupid one that you think you're just going to dump everything in some meme coin and come out smiling, you need to be so lucky percentage-wise, it's not even worth taking, because if it goes sour, oh my days. If it goes sour, you are finished. Absolutely finished. Okay, so we're not going to watch this video all the way from the beginning to the end or anything. But this is the plan now you need to do. S&P 500 is going to be it's going to be where we're going to preserve our money. We're going to play both cards. Okay, so meaning stocks, shares, and ISAs, Roth IRA, and all of this. If you're in America, but anywhere you could put your money where you don't have to pay tax after the capital gains happens. Okay, for us in the UK is ISA. Okay, so that's where we're going to preserve our money. But in order for us to make money, I'm going to use the term quick very loosely, fairly quickly. Look. Unless you want to do a 9 to 5 until you're 69, you're going to need a way to multiply your money quickly. And the only best way to do it is investments. But we want to do it without risking too much. Okay? So I would tell you to even do maybe a half or a quarter. Depends on how quickly you want to achieve something. But I would say when you're going in, you go in with a bag that obviously, even if you lost all of it, you're okay. So now let's say you've managed to save up 20K, you take 10K and you put that emergency or whatever it is, you just ignore that doesn't exist. And you're willing to risk the other 10K, for example, okay, in hopes of making 30, 40, 50, 100K, then you're off to the races, right? So what you do is with that 10K, there's a couple of options, but you could swing trade Bitcoin. Why? Why are we choosing this? It's not financial advice. Choose to do whatever you want, but this is what's worked for me. And the profits, absolutely insane. Because why? You're playing around with big boy money. The bigger the shovel, the bigger the reward, right? If I have a big shovel and I'm telling you, you dig a hole with a fork and I'll use a shovel, who's going to dig it quicker, faster, blah, blah, blah? Who's going to win? Me, because my shovel is bigger. Same thing with investing. The bigger the bag, the bigger the rewards, the less the risk. Why? Because if I'm going in with 10K, I only need, for example, a 10% return for me to make what? 1,000? 10%? Yeah, 1,000, right? If you go in with $100, you can't make 1,000 with a 10% return because yours will only be what, $10? Do you understand? Why? Because I'm working with a bigger shovel. So therefore, same amount of jump percentage wise, but I made more. Therefore, I'm taking less risk, but I initially have to take a bigger risk by going in with 10K. That's why we're not risking it with the massive meme coins. The meme coins, they've got potential to 10x, but you also have potential to 10x and lose your money. By 10x, I mean 10 downwards. Okay, instead of xing upwards, you go down and you lose everything. And it's not worth starting all over again. Pay attention. It's not worth starting all over again. So you might as well play smart. That's what we're doing. So Bitcoin or Ethereum, Solana's not too bad as well. But they've got a lot of utilities. Like, you know, people use gas fees for Ethereum, Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Solana, like, you get the gist, right? They've got a bunch of utilities. So that's what we're playing around with them. And this way, if you get locked up, and by locked up, I mean you invest, you buy Bitcoin at 50,000, Bitcoin dips to 30,000, you're stuck. You can't pull out your money. You can't get your money back because as soon as you sell out, you've confirmed, you've solidified the loss. Okay, this is what makes people jump off high places. Deleted. You understand? But because you're going in risky with a big amount like 10K, with a stock or crypto that it's got a bunch of utility, it's here to stay pretty much. All right, you've got peace. So once your 10K is locked up, you could then start investing more to lower your average. I done this. It happened to me and I done this. Bitcoin dipped to 50K, 51K. I went in at 51. It carried on tanking to like 30. And I'm on about 50K in British pounds. It carried on tanking to like 30 something. And I just carried on lowering my average because I knew this is the big daddy. This is Bitcoin. Every other meme coin swings to Bitcoin. So I just kept on topping up, which it kept on reducing my average. And then when it went up, I'm laughing. So it went up, made a couple of thousands profits. I am laughing my way to the bank. So you have to be wise with this stuff. And that's exactly what I'll tell you to do. It's not financial advice. You do whatever you want to do with your money, like I keep saying. But this works, man. This works. It works. And had you have been doing what I'm telling you right now, you would have been laughing. The only threat to any investment is losing money and being trapped in a stock or crypto that has no future. But if you're trapped in a stock or crypto that has a future, businessly sound. So if we use Amazon, imagine being trapped in Amazon. Amazon is not going anywhere. You know the stock is going to go up. Amazon is everywhere. Amazon Prime. People want things faster. It's a solid business, essentially. It's not going anywhere. So if I was stuck in Amazon, in a stock like Amazon, I'm not going to be afraid. Like, what am I going to fear for? I'm going to lower my average. Just keep buying in. Because it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Do you understand? This is the play. Take it or leave it. Take it and go. I've given you the plan 150,000%. Take it or leave it. Shout out to my Indian friend. He knows, he always watches the videos. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. So that is the blueprint, guys. Okay. And what I need to do right now, because I spent all this time talking and giving you guys game, is smash the like button. Share this video with someone who needs to see this. Okay. And let me know which video I should make out next. If you need my help financial wise and all of this, link will be in the description down below. Or if you want to change your physique, I'm just wearing a baggy jumper. If I show you the physique, oh my days, Roddy MP, wow. Okay. So if you need my help financially or physically, I'm here, and link in the description. And yeah, may God bless you so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.